One of the greatest ongoing challenges faced by any manager is keeping employees motivated. Before you can successfully devise a plan to motivate your employees, you must first understand what really motivates people. If money is the first thing that comes to mind, you're not alone. But you might be surprised to learn that once basic needs are met, money quickly drops to number 4 on the list of employee motivations. Managers who throw money at every situation are no doubt wasting resources, maybe even with lackluster results. The number one employee motivator is recognition, the easiest, cheapest thing we can give, and the one thing we give the least often. I've spent a lot of time thinking about why we give so little recognition. And in business, I believe it's because we're largely conditioned to solve problems. We act as firefighters, running around with our imaginary fire extinguishers from one fire to the next. However, if we could shift our focus to catching people doing things right, we would probably have far fewer fires to extinguish. If a complaint comes in through the switchboard of your company, does everyone know what to do with it? What about a praise call? Is there an equal system in place for dealing with praise? One of my friends owns her own company, and while waiting in her lobby one day, I overheard the receptionist on a call that was clearly a praise call. You know what it sounds like. Oh, thank you so much for calling. They'll be so glad to hear it. I'm so glad everything went so well. Clearly a praise call. But the phones were busy. There was a package that needed to be signed for. And of course, I'm waiting there for her to call my friend so we can go to lunch. It's easy to get distracted and forget the praise call. After all, it's not like it were a complaint. Before we headed off to lunch, I took my friend aside and told her the receptionist had been very busy, but I was concerned that this praise call would be forgotten by the time we got back if the details didn't get written down. She understood and dashed back to her desk, and she got a special pad of notepaper with a floral border, which she gave to the receptionist. And she asked her to use this pad only for praise calls that she would receive, so they would stand out from all the other messages in her inbox. By putting such a simple procedure in place and providing a basic tool like a special notepad, she gave praise the same priority as complaints, making it much easier for her to catch her staff doing things right.